now I'm back at the garden. I'm kind of, while I'm waiting for the rototiller to dry out a little bit, I am working on this bed right here. You see the grass growing up beside the flowers. Now, I put that in last year. We just threw the soil on top of there. We never did anything with it because it was kind of late in the season when I finally formed it in with those brick. Now my wife asked me to kind of clean it up and get it ready for her herbs to plant. So I guess I'm going to be doing a wifey project right now. So I guess sometimes the woman makes the plants. Well, they do say playing in the dirt is good for the grounding. It's good for your body. So I guess that's what I'm going to be doing here. All these weeds and stuff that I dig up, they'll go in with the chickens. Chickens will enjoy it. And then that way I don't have to worry about it, but I need to get them off, get them busted up a little bit first. I don't want to take all the soil out with it, but I do want to get rid of the weeds so we can get started on it, so she can get started on the planting. She does all the herbs. I don't usually do anything with herbs. She plants what she wants on those. I just kind of get the ground ready. It is a little wet, but it's getting to be that time of the year, so I'll just clean it up now. Might have to clean it up again later before she plants. At least I'll get the big stuff out, I guess. And it is that time of the year. It's a good time of the year, really, the spring. It's kind of cold today. It's only in the mid-50s, but that's not a bad day to work outside. I got quite a bit of digging here to do. Then I'll turn it over to the shovel. It's a little bit too small to get my rototiller in there. Been thinking about getting another rototiller one. The back end, that one's pretty hard to use, and I've had it for, I know it's been over 10 years. Still runs good. Just that get a little harder for me to run as I get older. It bounces me around pretty good. But that's only the first time, and it's only once a year or so, so it's not too bad. This looks like pretty good soil. There's probably easier ways to do it. But as I said it before, I'm not worried about too much. I just like to get out and do things. And I'm not always the smartest guy in the world. And I'm not always the dumbest. I guess it works both ways. Once I get all the big stuff out here, then I might turn it over a little bit. I know when I put it here, it didn't have any grass in it. This is one of those dreaded honeydew projects. We did have a heavy frost last night, so I do have one tree it always affects. Drives me nuts. It's a beautiful tree when we don't get a frost, but when we do, it usually kills some of the leaves, and it seems like if we get any type of a late frost, which this isn't really a late frost, it kind of, the leaves are just starting to come out. So it messed it up again. I'm sure that it will be rough. This is one of the advantages of being retired, I guess. It is a Monday morning, and I don't have to face all the Monday morning problems I used to have at work. Guess I would have been smarter to start at the bottom. I know some people say, why grow a garden? Because sometimes it's cheaper and easier just go get the food at the supermarket. And I know for a fact that a lot of times that's true. But I did grow up on a farm, and it's always nice to keep on working outside. And it's good for you too. Like I said, a little bit of grounding won't hurt me. A little bit of hard work won't hurt me. But it's going to take a little bit of time here to work up the row here. I don't know which type of herbs she's I'm planting here. But I guess I don't have a need to know on that. It may be chilly, but it is a beautiful day. Ground's kind of cold on the hands, but you know it's warming up because the asparagus came up. This is actually our dog line, which I busted it again. See, I broke it. Must have hit it. With this, that's not the first time I've hit it, and it won't be the last. Our dog is 8 years old now, and she was trained on one of those electric fences that goes around the place, and that's part of the wire. She did real good, but to be honest, I haven't had a collar on her probably for about a year, and she just is used to the yard, and she doesn't go out of the yard. So I don't even think I'll fix that unless she starts getting a little bit too brave again. But I doubt very seriously she will. Wish I would have had a little wagon, something to put these in, and then I could have just hauled them to the chickens, but I don't. I guess I should have used my wheelbarrow. That would have been the smarter thing to do. I guess man with the plan, the old man with the plan, didn't plan that out very well. Give me a minute. I think I'll go down and get the wheelbarrow now. There we go. Plans are always changing. That's what's great about plans. There's a grub. I'll throw that in there too. I love those. That I broke down here, and I'll just bring it up here. That way, if I want to hook it up, I can find it again. lot of this is just the sod I threw up there from last year. Worms liked it. Worms really love this area, this old stuff. Should have known that earlier, or not dug it up till it's time to go fishing. I'll move you up a bit now. Okay, there you go. I did get pretty strict orders not to touch these flowers. So I'm gonna have to be careful along here. If there's any migrated to this side, I guess I should leave them. I'm surprised how many redworms are in here. Another grub right there. I'm going to throw it in with the other stuff so the chickens can get it. And I've had problems with moles around here. They like to dig holes. I actually lost a tree, I think, to them one year. A young tree that I planted because it was a real dry season. And I think the moles ate the roots to get moisture and killed the tree. At least that's what I think happened. There's a big one. Yeah, a big one. Okay, this is where I gotta be careful. Getting all the kind of all that junk I put in last year on top. Now I'll turn it over with the shovel.
I'm gonna go get my rake so I can rake that out a bit. All right, just about finished with this small project. I'm gonna clean up the brick. Here's some all the way down through. I don't want too much stuff. And then I'll see if I can get some more of that grass out of there. I'll probably have to clean this up once she gets ready to plant again. I don't think she's going to be planting for probably a couple weeks yet. But the garden, we can start putting some things in here soon. Alrighty then. This one is done. Nothing but the clean up of the tools and dump the scraps and the grubs and the whatever worms are in there in with the chickens. Okay, I finished this project for my wifey, and like I said, it'll still have a little more work when she gets ready to plant her herbs. I'll rake it out better and maybe even put some fertilizer or something in it. But it's finished, and I hope it grows some nice herbs. Just to let you know, this is one of my very first videos, so please excuse any things I missed or anything, but I do appreciate it. If you like this video, I don't do just gardening work. The first couple are going to be gardening work. I also have some rock splitting ones up at camp. I'm getting ready to start proceeding. I have a backhoe and a high lift, a little BX25 I'll be using, so I'll be doing a little of them. I do some repair work on mowers, gardening equipment. I do PMs on and change oil on equipment, so I do a variety of things, even electrical, some plumbing, some mechanical, and also, some carpentry. So, as they say, I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none. I'm sure there's always easier ways to do what I'm doing, but I just enjoy the outdoors and enjoy getting my hands a little dirty once in a while. And so I hope to see you guys again. And please, if you like it, like and share. The more people, the more I enjoy doing it. So we'll see you next time.